Thor versus Superman. Battle of Gods. The skies above Asgard burned with lightning and fire. The god of thunder stood on the shattered remains of the Bifrost, gripping Mjolnir tightly. Across from him hovered Superman, his red cape billowing as his eyes glowed a menacing crimson. Thor's gaze was unwavering. "Leave Asgard, Kryptonian. You do not belong here." Superman clenched his fists. "I didn't come for Asgard. I came for you." With that, he rocketed forward, the air around him igniting from sheer speed. Thor barely had time to react before a fist king crashed into his face, launching him through a golden tower. The walls crumbled as Thor slammed into the ground, but he quickly rose, wiping blood from his lip. He smirked. "Good. I was hoping you'd make this interesting." With a roar, Thor swung Mjolnir, sending a thunderous shockwave across the battlefield. Superman dodged, weaving through the attack, and retaliated with heat vision, the fiery beams slicing through the stormy sky. Thor blocked the blast with Mjolnir, absorbing the energy. "You wield the power of the sun, but I am born of the storm." Raising his hammer high, he summoned a world-ending lightning bolt, its divine energy surging towards Superman. The impact shook the heavens, sending tremors across all the 9 realms. For a moment there was silence. Then through the smoke, Superman emerged, unscathed. His eyes burned brighter. "You think lightning can stop me?" he said coldly. "I've fought gods before. You're no different." Before Thor could react, Superman crossed the distance in an instant, his fist crashing into Thor's ribs with the force of a dying star. A sickening crack echoed through Asgard as the thunder god was hurled into the mountains. Thor coughed, blood dripping from his mouth. His body ached, but he refused to fall. With a defiant roar, he activated Warrior's Madness, his power surging to its peak. His muscles burned with divine energy, his eyes glowing white-hot. "If I fall today, Kryptonian, I fall as a god." He launched himself forward, Mjolnir spinning at blinding speeds, colliding with Superman's chest. The force sent Superman flying through space, crashing into a distant moon. For a moment it seemed like Thor had won, but then the moon exploded. From the destruction, Superman returned, and he was done holding back. In less than a second, he was on Thor again, grabbing him by the throat and lifting him into the air. Thor struggled, swinging Mjolnir, but Superman caught it mid-swing. Thor's eyes widened. "No, you are not worthy." Superman crushed Mjolnir in his grip, the legendary hammer destroyed. "Worthiness doesn't matter," Superman growled. "Only power does." With unimaginable force, Superman punched a hole through Thor's chest. The god of thunder gasped, blood spilling from his lips. His heart had been obliterated, his vision blurred as his divine life force faded. Superman let go, and Thor collapsed to the ground. The storms around Asgard ceased. The once mighty god lay motionless, his eyes staring into the void. Superman looked down at the fallen warrior. "You fought well." Then without another word, he flew away, leaving the corpse of the god of thunder behind.